Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to show you how we can draw this realistic 3D stag beetle. So in this tutorial I will show you that this paper is grey in itself. I've used the grey toned paper out here and I've used marker as well along with oil pastel. So it will be very interesting to see. So stay till the last, and without further ado, let's get to the tutorial. So first of all we are going to draw the basic structure of the beetle. I'm using 6B or 8B out here so that you can see what I'm doing properly, and I'm using dark lines so that you can see everything properly. But when you will do it with light pencils, okay? So take equal measurements. That will be the body portion and that will be the tentacles portion, I would say. So the body of an insect is generally divided into three parts. So we are going to divide it in three parts, and then we are going to just draw it inside those guidelines. It will be easier for you to draw. When I did it using freehand. Okay, but the easiest way you can draw is by using this method. And I have drawn things in a little bit larger scale so that you can see everything properly. The legs and the tentacles portion will be a little might be little bit thinner, but I have done it in a thicker way so that you can see properly. The basic structure is very easy. You don't have to it's not very tough. It is doable. It could be done. And then all you have to do is just add those legs. Just see how I'm doing it. While doing the basic structure, take your time and do it slowly. Here I have done it on a very fast pace, I would say, but you guys take your time, okay? Focus on the structure. So this is the basic structure of the beetle, and now we will get into the coloring portion. The coloring portion is not very tough. It's almost very easy, I would say. In the intersection portions I added little bit of white and ochre yellow, because from those portions you can see the interior of the insect, which is not completely white or anything like that. Okay, so I'm going to add some black, and I'm leaving the space for the areas where I will be putting those white shadows, because the bottom portion should be of a lighter tone, so that when we scratch or put any other color over it, we should be able to see the difference or the bottom color. So I'm adding little bit of black, and see how it is mixing with the white and creating gray. So these are the portions which I am doing with oil pastel. It will not only save time, it will help you give the effects in a nicer way as well. Go as much close to the border lines as possible. Okay, once that is done, we have to sharpen the edges with anything black actually, since the black almost but make sure the black matches. Even if you use black pen or anything like that, the black might not match with the black of the oil pastel. That is why I used black marker and my Staedtler 8B extra dark pencil. With extra dark pencil I was facing one small problem, that the edges were not coming out extremely sharp, but with marker that came out perfectly and gave me better results. That could vary from paper to paper. Like if I would have used a normal cartridge paper, then pencil might have been enough for creating the sharp edges. Now all we have to do is place the reflections. Just observe how I am placing the reflections and I'll guide you whenever is needed. See how the black marker has matched with the black oil pastel, because the black or the intensity of black of both of them were quite similar, or you can say on a same level. The blacks should match with each other, otherwise it will create a gradient which will take you out of the realism. Here we want the gradient to be from black to grey and then to white. See, after giving the white using my white gel pen, I am adding details using white oil pastel and some dark grey. So these are the reflections which I am making. After that, do the blending so that it looks like a shine, like a shiny object. It has to look like a shiny object. If you don't blend the white properly or blend the grey properly, it will look like a sharp line which will take you out of the realism. Very fine touches are needed out here. That's where you have to work. The main work is with the reflection. The basic structure you can manage, the blacks you can manage, is the white that you have to handle. Too much reflection might make the image appear dull, so you have to keep that in mind as well. Here I am adding little bit of shadow. It was just to see how the shadow would look. So I added one shadow before every other shadow to check out if it will work, if the pencil will work as a good shadow agent, or I would have used something else. Just see how I am doing the detailing. I am doing little bit of scratching using my scissor, I would say, scissor, some empty pen, or the pen knife can also act as a good tool for the scratching. The gradient is very important. The white shouldn't look like just a line or something. It shouldn't look like that. So see, I'm using white and I'm trying to match it with the white of the front portion where I have used my white gel pen. Then I'm creating little bit of pattern using black, and I'm adding little bit of ochre yellow and brown to it. You can add that or you can skip the brown. I don't think it will matter a lot. Just little bit of detailing. Here you have to add very minute detailings to get the realism right. Now I will be adding the reflection in the tentacles portion. it should look 3D. Remember, whenever you create gradient, it looks 3D. So there should be a gradient of whites as well, like in every other section of the body there is a gradient. So that gradient should be there. Remember, in this drawing, adding too much of reflection or pattern will be as bad as putting less reflection or textures. So there has to be a balance. See, I'm creating the gradient properly so that it looks like it has blended out there. The white pen might require a little bit of more handling because of the black marker that I have used. You might have to rub the white pen in some different paper to get the flow of the ink going. In some of the leg areas, I added little bit of white to turn it into grey so that the leg could look like there is some bend in the legs. Like the portion from where the leg is starting should have a pitch black, while the portion which is going below that could be made little bit of gray. So I'm adding little bit of orange, vermilion and carmine to the face of the mouth, and now I will be just adding the shadows. After that it will be done. There is not much to say anymore. The tutorial is complete. So friends, if you stayed till the end, thanks a lot, it helps a lot. If you like the tutorial, please give this tutorial a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, share with your friends, comment if you like the tutorial or not, and what would you like to see next. And don't forget to press the bell notification because I upload new videos every week. So until next time, goodbye.